Hello, fellow Bears fans. This is Coach Flo speaking, and this channel is all about Chicago Bears defense. I want to start out with the first play with Jack Sanborn as the starting middle linebacker, and therefore I thought we have a quick look about this play because it's a really nice play that he delivers here for his first play in his NFL starting career. So let's see what he does here. Let's just call it a zone play for the time being. You most of the time can see that on the line pretty good. So when we see first step of the line, see all the step to the play side with the play side foot, like here, all across the board. The fullback starting off to the B gap. And we can see that here. Finally, our backers also starting to fly to this ball, down here. He is doing a very nice job. Watts anticipating that this is like a double team block and totally working against that here into that. And Jones also kind of trying to work across this gap here. So when we come here, we see maybe a bit flat here, maybe, but I'm not too worried about that. Here we see Gibson, I think, kind of attacking the fullback, which is very nice because we have a good edge here. You can see here we have the edge. Then now we can cut this back, and the only way for him to go is down here in the B gap, which is kind of open. Let's see, he kind of whiffs it, and then Sanborn goes through and meets him right in the hole, kind of. So this is a very nice play to start a game, I guess. I want to continue with another nice play of our safeties and DBs, more DBs in this case, that they made a very nice open field kind of tackle, which we see down here, see, and this is a nice action because what they are using is so efficiently their space and the sideline. See, he is attacking pretty close to him and tries to get him in here, and he is just playing here the sideline, and therefore I do like this play very much. See, it's nowhere to go. This now is one of the plays where I could show you many plays. It's like a coverage thing where I'm totally not getting what the idea of coaching here is. Okay, so we have one guy here, we have Brisker already over it, we have a linebacker here, we have a deep safety on the other side of the hash, that's not really helping. So let's see, we start a play, we still have two guys here, he lets him completely inside release here, which is fine. But he also plays the outside, so we have two guys playing the outside here. He kind of tries to help a bit, I guess, but totally doesn't get that he moves over him. Now let's see. He's trying to, I don't know what cover, maybe help a bit here, although the ball is in the air already. And then, surprise, he's late because he was way outside here. Sanborn is looking to the other side. We have another guy on the floor here. I don't know what he's doing here. And then we're lucky that together they get him down to the ground, and it was Jackson from the other side of the safety spot. But then again, we have one guy here, and we have 1, 2, 3, 4, and you could argue he's still completely open. Has no idea where his receiver is, which is not directly responsible, I get that, but... So we see the pulling guard down here. Maybe that's the reason why Jack is going a little bit up front. I like that. See here. Okay, he's not moving anywhere. That's kind of a bit of a theme of our linebackers right now. See, this guy is already a full step behind his other, center. standing. Okay, not a linebacker. See? Full step now. Standing. Running back already moved 3 steps. This guy 2 steps. Standing. Finally, we think about moving. Now we got a bit, but still standing. Look at this picture in front of them. I mean, if he got the ball, we would have like, okay, he fucks the block a bit, but he would have a nice pull here against a cornerback. This would be a nice block here. This, okay, unfortunately he would lucky for us, he would destroy it maybe. Okay, those guys do a stunt, whatever that should be. Still standing. Let's see. Yeah, lucky for us that he doesn't get the ball. But it comes better, it's a play action. And boom. So on this next play, I really like the play design. I mean, the guy seems worth his money. Let's look at that play. We have a motion first and then, yeah, you're watching your own. So we have the motion coming in. And now we have the fake to the running back for this B-gap. This is not really blocked. I'm not sure that was an option. And then we have this other guy coming in here. This is really nice timed in here. And then he's kind of an inside option. And then he throws it over the top a little bit. And a super nice gain for like almost 15 yards. And what we see here is a bit too much greed on Muhammad's side. Muhammad is kind of, we'll see that better from the in-between, from the behind look. Let's look here. You see? This is a tight end. He goes on a route. The tackle is blocking down or double team. I'm not super sure. Maybe double team. Maybe he's really an option guy here, but I kind of doubt it. And then, you see, Muhammad is crashing in here. Although there's a guy coming, and if that would have been a dive or something, that's not the job of Muhammad. I don't know why he's so crushing in here, because there's all the other guys. You see 2 linebackers totally free. They would kill this play immediately. But as he crashes in, he's not able to do anything against, I think it's 11, and he can do anything with the quarterback. And that's what you see. Then here's he, oh shit, damn it, I should have been there. Yeah, exactly, I should have been there. And now we have 2 guys running, playing catch, and it looks ridiculous. Jones here and Muhammad here. Those guys are poor, they're in man coverage, they don't see anything. So now it goes, he throws it over them. And at that point in time it's gone. Safety is here. Can't do anything. I would see if we can get a better look from here. I think we can see the crushing a little bit better. So first we have the linebacker. So the linebackers covering this guy, I think. So he goes something like that on a route. Let's again see. Here's the motion coming. Let's look at first steps. So we almost saw it. So first step, everything like goes in this direction. This guy's a little bit late in what he does. Now he goes inside, okay. So we have nice movement to this side. This is kind of hard to see the T and he's so late. But okay, the question again is, why does he crush so hard inside here? I mean, he still seems to have a shot at the quarterback at this moment, but his momentum then carries him way too much. Here he's way too much. I like the hand a bit. Now I saw him, but it's way too late. See, this is his foot in here. This is way too late to play this outside thing here. We have a problem with the outside coverage on runs. We call it force in our system. Outside contain is also what some other guys call it, but we saw that against the Giants. That was like ridiculous, and we see it again and again, and we will see it quite some times again, I guess, in future games, because if that does not get fixed, then opposing offenses will just abuse it. What else would you do with that? I mean, see, 2 guys here, 3 guys, so I don't know what they could have done. A lot, I guess. This was, I think, the first or second touchdown. And again, it's the question, what's happening here? Is this a blown coverage? But then on the other end, I mean, I know we have a lot of rookies in there, but so many blown coverages, I don't know. Or is the concept kind of unclear? And that would worry me way more than broken coverage. Let's see. We have two receiver here with a running back here. We have two receiver on the outside. So it's like 10 personnel, 10 meaning 1 running back and 0 tight ends in here. And then we have like 1, 2, let's maybe move that a bit here. So we have here, of course, those two guys here. We have, as it looks, like a safety for this deep thing here. I always question those on the goal line. I mean, he is not able to reach like over to those guys. He's not over to help like here. I mean, what he maybe could do is if he tries something sneaky in here, something sneaky in here. That's something where he maybe could help. Not sure about the rest of the ideas. So, but let's see how that starts. So what we see here is, okay, surprise, surprise, all of them go on a route. They mix it up, which should not be a problem. I mean, it looks nice. And now it's kind of the problem. He also drops, and now they're kind of in the same space. It looks super weird. We have the other backer, I think it's Gibson, that's coming to help here. So basically, he really crushes it. So I'm kind of thinking that he has man coverage on the running back, and therefore is trying so hard to get in here. See, he really attacks him. Like, you can see this here. Tries to attack him, which is fine. And we already kind of screwed it up in here big time. What's happening in here? So we see one guy. We thought it's man coverage, but it does not really look anymore. Because Briscoe, I think it is. Why does Briscoe go so much to the outside and completely lets him alone the inside? I mean, just imagine this would be any, I don't know, a stop or a slant, something like, just he started like here. Just imagine this is something like a slant. He would have done like a stop. I mean, that would be completely open. So let's see again what's happening here. So he just lets him totally fly. So now not only would the stop and the slant be open, but now the go is open and the corner is open. Now everything is open. And now, I don't know, our cornerback thinks he needs to help here. This is like, again, ridiculous. Now he goes here. And then, surprise, surprise, there's someone else that is completely open. Oh, thanks a lot. Thanks a very lot. And we completely forgot about the best player on the field. I mean, how is that possible? Let's see if we can have a better look from this side, but I think it's pretty much clear, again, what's happening. See how Briscoe steps out of the image? I mean, this guy, and as Morrow attacks here, this guy here is completely open in every dimension, direction, whatever he wants to do, it would be open. But we don't see that here. We just see that it is like completely open to the outside, because unfortunately nobody is covering here. So I hope this is a broken coverage. We have seen, especially in the Giants game, a lot of weird formations, or formations what we did against that, and this one is no different. I mean, let's see, I think we only have one linebacker on the field right now, and that's, not sure, Morrow maybe. This is Gordon, this is Briscoe, we have no, sorry, this is Briscoe, this is Jackson, we have DHC down here in the box. He's the only box linebacker because he's basically out of the box. I mean, the wing or whatever that should be is inside the hash. He's almost inside the hash. 2, maybe 3 guys here, and we have 1, 2, 3, 4 guys over here. We have 1 guy here and 1 in the backfield, and we have, you could argue, 3 guys here. But that's kind of weird here. So let's get this play started so that you can see a bit what's happening here. Okay, we have a lead from the wing. We just run after the wing, and it's completely open for, I guess, what it is a first down. I think we're kind of lucky that this actually is only like a good first down. So now we can see, yeah, there was Mora with Brisker here, with Jackson here. So now we can see that better. For whatever reason, we're on the strong side seems to be called to the left side, which is kind of interesting because most of the dives that you would get are kind of in this direction, or maybe even a bit more here. So I'm not super sure why you call that to the left side, even when you have wing back here. So I would definitely call this to the right side, because most of the time that would mean that Jones is in this gap, and then Watts, I think it is, would be in this gap, and maybe we would be a bit more to the outside here and a bit tighter here, and that would look way better. Then I have again no idea why DHC is the only linebacker in the box when Morrow is here. Why don't they switch when Jackson is like pointing something? Who would have, I don't know what he's pointing to, but let's see what he's doing. So now when we look first step again in this play, that's like what we always trying to do. So what we see here is like, okay, he gets to play side. We see the pull already here. Can see that. We see already the pull. We see not much here. So then let's see for the second step. Well, second, we're on third step again. So, and this is a scheme that I told you. A theme, not a scheme. Standing. This guy already 2 steps in. Full in the block. Already 2 steps almost. Running back. This is first or second step already. Okay, now we have 3 steps. And still standing. He almost has the ball already. He is like inside already. Standing. Okay, he's not a linebacker. That's maybe fair enough. Okay, now he got it, and now he goes back out. I have no idea why, but maybe that just shows you it's a bad idea to put safeties in the box. So I don't know how he got behind this guy. I mean, his man clearly went inside. I'm not sure why he stays outside, non-step outside. Do you remember where he started? Like a foot inside of the hash he started. And then the play goes inside. You see here? This guy is still here. This guy goes to the inside. It's ridiculous. He ends up in the play being outside. He's now a foot outside of the hash mark. And this guy is just happy to block him. I mean, it's like, what else would you do? Yeah, total blocked and super easy static block. Everybody like could do that. I mean, Brisker is quicker to the point of attack than is the so-called linebacker that was standing here. So this will be the last play for today. And again, it's the question, how can you lose the best player on the field? This guy, he even has a nice number 10 on it, so that you kind of know what's happening. And then we have Brisker over the top here, and we have Jackson here for the other guy as well. So that could look pretty, I don't know, cover 2 like. We have a 21 personnel here, a fullback, a running back, and again some kind of a wing because he's off. Let's see, we have a play action in this play actually. So let's see what that brings us. So see, we have a very shallow step here, as it is usual with play actions. Very shallow. Then we fake it. And then we do not a naked, but we have with the fullback a bit of a help down here. While this is not a run maybe. We kind of lose everybody on that play. And we lose everybody here. So let's start out with number 10 here. Okay, we give him the inside. I mean, fair enough. Depending on the coverage. But which is weird because this guy, we saw that in the, I think, first play. See, those are at the numbers at the same level, and still he gives him the inside release. And he's also very much at the numbers, so I don't know why he gives him the inside release if he's awaiting him at the outside. I don't get that. Then let's see what happens next. Okay, he's totally free and releases. He doesn't run with him, he runs to the outside. He stays at the numbers. See, he's still at the numbers. And now it's over. Completely open. I have no idea if he should try to go with him. Well, that's on one hand hard because he has a play action here, which was not too hard, but whatever. And this is the quickest man on the field, so how should he cover him here like on a drag? I mean, yeah, he gets it now, but it's way too late. This guy, let's look over here how that looks. I have no idea why he breaks. I mean, he sees the quarterback coming out, but that would end in throwing over him because I'm thinking he's too far away. So I don't know why he comes in here. That looks like a mistake. I mean, see, he's totally open. Totally open, but the ball is now thrown. It was definitely not thrown when he went for his break here. So now it's thrown. And it's like, see this? It's like, I don't know, 5 yards, 7 yards, 5, 6 yards, no, maybe more, 8 to 10 yards, and this is again like 10 yards off. And the guy almost catches. Here's the ball right now. I mean, this is ridiculous. I don't know what he is doing here, but this is like, how do you expect to win ball games? Now he has the catch. And you can put a very nice like circle around the guy. He's like the guy with the biggest separation of all guys on the field right now, and he's catching the ball. I mean, I don't know, maybe it's broken coverage again. I kinda hope so, because that would make me feel a little bit better. That's it, guys. Only I think 5 plays today. Leave a like or a comment if you liked it and if you want to see more videos like that. Bear down.